we will start with one of our favorite songs to sing in the wintertime, and the leaves are decidedly turning redder and redder up here in Maine, and it's warm today, uncharacteristically warm, but we'll sing this one about a wee dark engine room anyway, and the wee pot stove that warms us all. And it's got a great chorus, as I'm sure many of you know, so I hope you'll all be singing in your living rooms or wherever you are in the world.
I learned this from Captain John Finger of the schooner J&E Riggin out of Rockland, where I was a deckhand as a teenager. And the riggin looks a lot like this Sam Manning drawing artwork. Just to give you an idea, classic Delaware Bay oyster dredger that's moved up to Maine, where we live. Here we go. Wee Dark Engine Room.
Yeah.
How the wintry blizzards blow, and the whaling ships at rest, tucked in lee harbor, sheltered bay, safely anchored 10 abreast. The whalers at their stations, and from shed to shed they go, carrying little bags of coal with them, and a little iron stove. In that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. Now Fireman Paddy worked with me on the engine stiff and cold. A stranger to the truth was he. There's not a lie he hasn't told. He boasted of his gold mines and of all the hearts he's won, and his bonny sense of humor shone just like a ray of sun in that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul. How we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. We labored 7 days a week with cold hands and frozen feet, bitter days and lonely nights, drinking grog and having fights.
Fresh fish
and whale meat sausage, hot penguin eggs a treat, and we'd shuffle off to work each day with icy hands and feet. In that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. Well, then one day we saw the sun, and the factory ships returned. Meet an old friend, sing a song. Hope the season won't be long, for it's homeward bound when it's over. We'll leave this icy hole, but I always will remember that little iron stove in that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul. How we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. Yeah, all right.
That's wonderful. Well, I hate to intercede in here, but I think I ought to also introduce Bounding Maine, who I just heard for the first time. It was like this blast of hot harmony from Chicagoland, and it was so beautiful. And what can I say? They add great richness and depth to harmony singing of maritime songs. So go for it, guys.
That's very nice of you.
Thank you. Well, this is a joy for us. We get to meet new people as well. The song we're going to sing now was put together by William Pint and Felicia Dale. They, in the great tradition of this kind of music, they took elements from different places and put them together. They took the tune from an old tune called Queer Bungle Ride and took the lyrics from Cecily Fox Smith and put together into a song called Tow Rope Girls. And then we just stole it whole cloth and did it ourselves. 1, 2, 3, go!
Ship in the tropics, rolling along, every stitch drawn, the wind's blowing strong, with the white caps around her, breaking in spray. Those girls have got hold of our tow rope today. She's logging 16 as she speeds from the south, with the wind in her royals, with the boat in her mouth, with a wake like a mill race. She speeds on her way. Those girls have got hold of our tow rope today. Oh, and it's haul away, girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, haul away, haul away, haul. And haul of cargoes and charters, we had our full share of grain and of lumber, enough and to spare. The night trade from Taotal, rice for Bombay. Those girls have got hold of our tow rope today.
Can't you hear the good trade wind sing it all out?
A homeward bound shanty in the sheets and the shroud.
Oh, hear how she whistles in the halyard in the stay.
Those girls have got hold of our tow rope today. Oh, and it's haul away, girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, haul away, haul away, haul. And haul, and it's all for the chops on the channel at last, and the cheer that goes up when the tug houses past. The mates, that'll do. 14 months' pay, those girls have got hold of our tow rope today. Oh, and it's haul away, girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, haul away, haul away, haul. And it's haul away, girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, haul away, haul away, haul. And it's haul away, girls, steady and true. Polly and Dolly and Sally and Sue, mothers and sisters, sweethearts and all. It's haul away, haul away, haul away, haul away, haul away, haul.
Yay!
What an ending!
Wow.
Amazing.
Woo!
Wow.
So much fun. My gosh.
Incredible.
Well, that's fun. Fun to get tossed. That sort of, I guess, intricate harmonies and movement of different melody and parts kind of going like this, which is a nice segue to the next song we're going to sing, the Blind Man's Song.
Blind Man's Song.
And we learned this from our friend Mia Bertelli, one of the greatest singers in America, one of the most amazing voices. And we arranged it with our own sort of intricately moving parts. We're going to sing as a trio, but as a duo. So you're going to miss some of the moving parts, but I think you'll enjoy it. It's quite an interesting and beautiful song.
Yeah, and I think it was recorded as part of the Golden Ring album, so if you want the full-fledged harmonic version,
oh yeah,
you can find
classic.
it there. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There's lots of good fish in the sea, la-dee-ray, la-dee-ray. Now who will go and fish with me, la-dee-ray, la-dee-ray. Now who with me a fishing go, my dainty, dainty damsel, ho, cast your line the livelong day, and oh, we'll see who's caught. We'll see, la-dee-ray-dee-ray-dee-ray. Along the rippling water bank, la-dee-ray, la-dee-ray. Along the rippling water bank, la-dee-ray, la-dee-ray. Along the bank so shady, oh, I met the miller's lady, oh, so cast we danced with her the little heart away, la-dee-ray-dee-ray-dee-ray. And now I sit upon the shore, la-dee-ray, la-dee-ray. And though I'm sad, I'll weep no more, la-dee-ray, la-dee-ray. And though I'm sad, I'll weep no more. There's plenty of good fish yet in store, so cast your line the livelong day. We'll sit a while and sing and say, la-dee-ray-dee-ray-dee-ray. Yeah. Always reminds me of those Portuguese sailors long lining, hand lining fish up on the Grand Banks. Let's pass it back to Bounding Maine. Here's some more great harmonies.
Hey, hey.
Of course, from our perspective, the name of your group is Bounding Maine, M-A-I-N-E.
Mm-hmm.
For today, it will be.
Sure, why not?
Great.
And if we sounded as good with two of us as you do, we could get rid of three of these people at least.
I wonder which three she's referencing.
Yeah, I wonder.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. No, you guys are great. Love it.
So this is a song everyone probably knows.
Hopefully everybody in this quintet knows it, because we've been doing it for 18 years.
So Bounding Maine has been together for 18 years. We'll be 19 in January, so we're looking forward to making that. Fingers crossed. So we're going to sing our version of Mingale.
It's the very first song that we learned together.
What care we how light the spray is? What care we for wind or weather? Let it go, boys, every inch is sailing homeward to Mingale. Here you ho, boys, let it go, boys. Heave her head round into the weather. Here you ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingale.
Clap your eyes on the sun horizon. Gulls and doves fill the sky with heather. Cut from loose, boys, for the horizon. We'll be home soon in Mingale.
Here you ho, boys, let her go,
boys, and you later, ere the sun sets on Mingo Lane. Hear your ho, boys, let her go, boys, heave her head round into the weather. Hear your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingo Lane.
Wives are waiting by the harbor. We've been waiting since the break of day.
We're pumped dry and walking over to our wives on Mingo Lane. Hear your ho, boys, let her go, boys, heave her head round into the weather. Hear your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingo Lane. What care we how light the spring? What care we on the bay? Let us see the tide and see her on boys Mingo Lane. In Mingo Lane, that's on Mingo Lane. Hear your ho, boys, let her go, boys, heave her head round into the weather. Hear your ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingo Lane. Sailing homeward to Mingo Lane.
That's a favorite for sure. A good one to start off with.
Man, you know, something you guys were doing musically there reminded me of this album that accompanies a Swedish sea shanty book called Sånger under Segel. There's a really excellent album. Maybe you've seen this and heard it. But there's this amazing harmonic, like upward thing that the twins were doing sort of toward the end of your rendition. And it's like, you got to go check this out.
We get that all the time.
Yeah. Man, well, this is fun.
Thank you. That's very nice. I assume that they're good.
Oh, yeah, they're really good. Some of the best sea music I've ever heard. So check that out.
Awesome.
Let's see. We're thinking about maybe, since we've got some new folks, like people who are just getting to know us, on this particular session, we would just tell you a little bit about ourselves, where we're from, and sing you one of our classic Maine shanties. Our band is called Maine Bounding, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a song called Huckleberry Hunting. Joanna Colcord was born on a tall ship that sailed from Searsport to Singapore, the next town over, and she did 10 round trips by the time she was 20 years old. And later in life, she wrote down all the songs that she learned that folks were singing aboard her family's tall ships. We like it because it mentions going and hunting for berries, which is a real pastime here on the Maine coast. Blueberries, of course. Huckleberries are also out there amongst the blueberries.
Yep.
And we started using it for rowing. Maybe Edith will tell you a little bit about our rowing activities.
Yeah, we've been, we got involved with this group called Atlantic Challenge, and they teach seamanship and teamwork to youth, and we compete all over the world every other year. And we've both been able to be part of that as instructors, and then we've been kind of adopted and inherited 3 of these incredible rowboats. They're called Bantry Bay gigs, and they're 38 and a half feet long with 10 oars and 2, a mainmast and a foremast and a mizzen, so 3 sails. And it takes a lot of people. It takes a lot of effort to row them and sail them, and that's why they're great training vessels for kids. And we've had them in the Belfast Harbor here, and we've been going out on rows because we've got lots of musical friends here and people who love to sing. And Bennett has a work song community choir, and we do all sorts of fun things on land and sea. And this is a great one that we've used for rowing when we're in 4/4 time. We've been kind of honing our time signatures and our oar strokes over the years, and this is a great one. You got a nice quick stroke and then a long recovery when you're in 4/4. But oh yeah, and then tomorrow we're gonna be doing we'll show the video. There's a great video of us rowing and singing that was taken for recorded for the Library of Congress, and we'll show a bit of that as a director's cut. We'll be there talking about it a little bit more and singing some more songs.
It'll be with the whole chorus, so you'll hear
Yeah.
everybody at 1:00.
Yeah, see it in action. Come join us tomorrow.
But now, huckleberry hunting. Just join in where you feel free, where you feel the urge. Well, the boys and the girls went a huckleberry hunting. Way, hey, hey, hey. Well, the boys and the girls went a huckleberry hunting and sing hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray. Well, the little girl ran off and the boy ran after. Way, hey, hey, hey. Well, the little girl ran off and the boy ran after and sing hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray. He said, I'll be your beau if you'll have me for a feller. Way, hey, hey, hey. I'll be your beau if you'll have me for a feller and sing hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray. Tell me, what would you give for a fine leg of mutton? Way, hey, hey, hey. What would you give for a fine leg of mutton and sing hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray?
Well, I'm the lead goose of the Wild Goose Nation.
Hey, 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 hey. I'm the lead goose of the Wild Goose Nation and sing hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray. I'm the shanty man of this working party. Way, hey, hey, hey. I'm the shanty man of the working party and sing hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray. And sing hi-lo, my Ranzo.
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 Hi-lo, my Ranzo. Hi-lo, my Ranzo. Hi-lo, my Ranzo-ray. Yeah, that's well. Come to oars.
Yeah.
So, come at 1 to whichever room we're in. Lisa asked, where are we showing this video? It's going to be whatever the room is that we're in, and you'll see us in actual.
Oh, it'll be here.
Oh, no, the full thing is available. The full video where we're stacking wood and putting garlic on shelves and rowing and singing.
Yeah.
It is, where's
The
that?
Library of Congress video that she's describing is on their Facebook page and on their YouTube channel for the American Folklife Center.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're showing the full unedited cut of actually more songs that aren't even in the Library of Congress. So
is that at your 1:00 event?
That's right.
Our solo event.
How wonderful.
Yeah. So we'll see you there. But we're sticking around for the rest of the hour. Over to Bounding Maine.
Thank you.
All right. Want to start talking, Dean?
Sure. We sing maritime songs as well as sea shanties. This song is Petty Lay Back. It's supposed to be a sea shanty, and I'll be darned if I can figure out which kind of sea shanty it is, but we sing it anyway. It was a cold and dreary morning in December. And all of me money it was spent. Oh, where it went, oh Lord, I can't remember. So down to the shipping office went. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. In the day there was a great demand for sailors, for the colonies and for Frisco and for France.
Bonjour!
So I stepped aboard a limey bark, the Otspur. Paralytical drunk on my advance. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. It was on the quarter deck when first I saw 'em. Such an ugly bunch I'd never seen afore.
We're a four.
Oh, there was bum and stiff from every quarter. It made me poor old heart feel sick and sore. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. There were Rushians and Duchy men and Spaniards. And Johnny Carapos just across from France. Oh, none could hardly speak a word of English. But answer to the name of Months Advance. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Oh, I wished I was back in the Jolly Sailor. Along with Irish Katie drinking beer. It made me think what jolly chaps are sailors. And with me flipper I wiped away a tear. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Well, here we are once more again at sea, boys. The same old bloody story over again. So stamp around the capstan, give a cheer, boys.
Go deep!
And sing again this beautiful refrain. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. Bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Patty lay back, take in your slack. Take a turn around the capstan, heave a paw. About ship station, boys, be handy. We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn.
I love the Renaissance theatrics. It's so great.
Amazing.
Maritime move.
We got so inspired by the Valparaiso business. We want to give you our own Valparaiso song. We do all kinds of things. You know, we sing and row. We farm, as Lisa mentioned, but also we play instruments. We play for dances. We accompany various types of songs with our axes, and we play a lot of Scandinavian fiddle tunes. But also, Edith has this fun Valparaiso song that was part of the Atlantic Challenge that we were just talking about. So we figured we're going to do a mashup for you with the Valparaiso song and this tune, Red Jacket. And Red Jacket was the name of a tall ship built in Rockland, Maine, just down the coast from us, where it was one of the fastest boats to ever cross the Atlantic. It had the transatlantic record, 21 days and some number of hours for many years. Maine, of course, we're really proud of our shipbuilding here. So we like this tune, even though it's a Swedish tune. It's listed as Red Jacket in some places, and so we like to think it. You can hear the Red Jacket crashing through the waves on its way to Europe.
Yeah. First, for a goofy song about Valparaiso Bay. It's about the prohibition and the creative Canadians, and it's got a great chorus. Oh, I guess we'll modulate awkwardly in between these two.
Can you do that? Windsor is a lovely port. Nope.
Windsor is a lovely port we're proud to sing about. There's a warehouse full of whiskey, though the Yankees do without. When the customs ask us where we're bound, we ship our oars and shout,
we're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Pull your oars.
Pull your oars.
We're on our way.
We're on our way. The 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay.
And we haven't no intention
for to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Oh, some say for an ocean ship our craft is very small, but we bold Canadian lads don't fear a little Cape Horn squall. And the deep sea schooner's just too big to shoot Niagara Falls. Oh,
bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Pull your oars.
Pull your oars.
We're on our way.
We're on our way.
With
1,000 quarts of whiskey down for Valparaiso Bay.
And we haven't no intention for
to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
We've sailed for Valparaiso 27 times this week, but every time we've gotten to the mouth of Muddy Creek, we've had to jettison our cargo 'cause our oarlock sprung a leak. We're
bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Pull your oars.
Pull your oars.
We're on our way.
We're on our way with 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay.
And we haven't no intention for to
see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Now some sing of Vancouver, of St. John and Halifax, but those salty water sillies, they have nothing Windsor lacks. We've a dory load of whiskey and the muscles on our backs. We're
bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Pull your oars.
Pull your oars.
We're on our way.
We're on our way. With 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. Having no intention to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat.
Pull your oars.
Pull your oars.
We're on our way.
We're on our way. With 1,000 quarts of whiskey bound for Valparaiso Bay. Having no intention to see the USA. We're bound for Valparaiso in a rowboat. Yeah.
Oh, my.
That's the sound of the rowboat going over Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Thanks, guys.
All right, the next song that we're going to sing is by a Canadian, Stan Rogers. During COVID, it seems that sea shanties and maritime music have taken a little bit of a renaissance. And I suppose that the thing that I should add about our rendition of this is that it was used in a 10-part nature miniseries called The Polar Sea. It was a special about the crossing of the Northwest Passage and the Arctic Ocean. So that's our closest thing to any kind of popularity in the COVID times.
I mean, it's a 10-part miniseries. We're in it for 30 seconds twice.
That's right.
So I think that makes us super famous.
That's right.
Okay. Right.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wild and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. Westward from the Davis Strait was there 'twas said to lie, the sea route to the Orient for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, living weathered broken bones, and a long forgotten lonely cairn of stone. For just one time I would take a Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. 3 centuries thereafter, I take passage overland in the footsteps of brave Kelso, where a sea of flowers began, watching cities rise before me, and behind me sink again. Those hardiest explorer racing across the plain. For just one time I would take a Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. And through the night behind the wheel, the mileage sinking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who broke the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to raise the roaring Fraser to the sea. For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. Then how am I so different from the first men through this way? Like them I left a saddened life, I threw it all away to seek a Northwest Passage at the call of any man, to find the
tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea.
For
Just one time, I would take the northwest passage to find land of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea.
Thank you. Stan Rogers. Stan Rogers.
Netflix.
I need to apologize. I was supposed to be watching the clock, but we have 5 minutes left.
Thank you, Five.
Thank you, Five.
We'll do a real quick rendition of One More Day in the hopes that we can get one more song out of Bounding Maine.
Yes.
Well, can't you hear the captain calling one more day? And can't you hear the bosun bawling one more day? Oh, well, put on your long-tail blues, me Johnnies, one more day. Make your port and take your pay, me Johnnies, one more day. It's only one more day, me Johnnies, one more day. Come rock and roll me over one more day. Well, heave in sight the anchor, Johnnies, one more day. We'll leave her without sorrow, Johnnies, one more day. Well, can't you hear them seagulls a-calling one more day? And can't you hear them babies bawling one more day? It's only one more day, me Johnnies, one more day. Come rock and roll me over one more day. It's only one more day, me Johnnies, one more day. Come rock and roll me over one more day. Well, can't you see that tide a-flowing one more day? And can't you feel that wind a-blowing one more day? And can't you see them waves a-rolling one more day? It's one more day and then we're going one more day. It's only one more day, me Johnnies, one more day. Come rock and roll me over one more day. It's only one more day, me Johnnies, one more day. Come rock and roll me over one more day. Yeah. Well sung, everybody.
That's good. That was a speedy version.
Zippy.
All right. Back to you, Madam Maine.
Do we still have time?
Do we still have time? We don't have to do a song.
I think I'm supposed to intervene and say, if it's up to you, Jeff, I think we could let them do one more. Or do we have a lot of tuning checks for the next group?
No, this is the end of the room. After this, it's the open virtual maritime sing in Dashing Wave.
Oh well, we'll let you finish off if the people who are listening to you promise to remember to think about making a donation to this wonderful festival so that you can all get properly paid and the expenses can be met and everybody is has a good time and pretend it's free even though you're secretly donating. Anyway, it's been a fabulous, fabulous concert. I've been absolutely beside myself listening to all this harmony from the comfort of my lockdown room. It's been great. Thank you both you and Edith and Peter. It's just been wonderful.
We've really enjoyed sharing this time with you. You're amazing musicians. We're so grateful we got to hear you. we're going to do a callback to something you mentioned earlier, which was the Wild Goose Nation, which of course meant the Irish. So this is a song that mentions a Wild Goose Nation as well, and we'll do it really quick and make it really short. She went to church, she went to chapel,
pull down below.
She went to church, she went to chapel,
Pull down below.
Oh,
pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie,
Pull down below.
Sally lives on the old plantation,
Pull down below.
She's the daughter of the Wild Goose Nation.
Pull down below.
Oh,
pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie,
Pull down below.
For 7 years he courted Sally,
Pull down below.
and all he did was dilly-dally.
Pull down below.
Oh, heathen laddie,
Pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
He bought no silks, he bought no laces,
Pull down below.
didn't take her out to fancy places.
Pull down below.
It's a
Oh,
lockdown.
heathen laddie,
Pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
Sally, now she loved him dearly.
Pull down below.
He had her heart so very nearly.
Pull down
It's a
below.
metaphor.
Oh, heathen laddie,
Pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
Sally, now she would not marry,
Pull down below.
'cause he is clearly very scary.
Pull down below.
Is that a metaphor?
Pull down below.
Oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
Sally, now she took a notion
Pull down below.
to sail away across the ocean.
Pull down below.
Oh,
Pull down below.
I had her heart so very nearly.
bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
Then she heard the captain say,
Pull down below.
it's one more heave and then
Belay. Pull down below.
oh,
Pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
Oh,
Pull down below.
oh, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie.
Pull down below.
Thank you.
Really?
Boy.
Thank you
Is it- Is it possible that we could get, since they didn't get on to go on earlier, is it possible we could get one more from Edith and Peter?
Bennett, by the way, not Peter.
I'm sorry. What can I say?
Oh, I like Peter. That's a great name.
Bennett's even better. Go for
Gladly
it.
accept it. Actually, my legal name is Irwin, something most people don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go
we'll do
for it.
another one.
Here's an Irwin.
Sure.
But yeah, we did kick it off though, so.
We did kick it off. This
That's
we
right,
did
but
one
they
extra.
got on right before you went on, so they did a set before you, so you get to do a little extra. Besides, just
All
do
right.
it.
We can do something for you. What'll it be, Edos?
Gosh. Escasivo River?
Mm,
No. Gosh.
Maybe.
Oh,
We did such a good version of Rowan last.
True, it's true. If we want to leave you guys with a hopeful, a little more mellow note, but a good message about keep rowing through the hard stuff, keep your chin up, keep your eyes out, and be there for one another. Keep rowing. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. What were we just doing a cappella on this one? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh. Just thank you guys so much for coming, and it's been such a joy to sing with you guys and listen to you all as well. Bounding Maine, awesome harmonies. All right. Clouds are upon the summer sky.
There's thunder in the wind. Pull on, and homeward high. Nor give one look behind. Row may shine with brighter light. Ply, ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night.
Bear where thou goest the words of love.
Say all that words can say. Changeless affection's strength to prove, but speed upon the way. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply, ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night.
Like yonder river I would glide
To where my heart would be. My bark should soon outsail the tide that hurries to the sea. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply, ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night.
but yet a star shines constant still.
Through yonder cloudy sky, and hope as bright my bosom fills, from faith that cannot die. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply, ply the oars and pull away. There's dawn beyond the night.
Row on, God speed the way.
Thou canst not linger here. Storms hang about the closing day. Tomorrow may be clear. Row on, another day may shine with brighter light. Ply, ply the oars and pull away. There